I've ever seen. It's so wonderful, beautiful, and fabulous. I want to meet Napoleon.
Happy birthday, Napoleon!
Thank you so much, Mom and Dad. What's my present?
We're sending you to military school.
But I don't want to go to military school.
No, but you have to go to military school and become a stronger and handsome man.
But I don't want to go.
No, but you are going to military school and you're going to become a strong man.
I don't want to go to military school.
You must go and get some muscle and become the most fabulous soldier in a long time.
Napoleon rose into power very quickly and became the general and gained control of the French army. Napoleon made lots of new schools and universities and then brought back the court system.
I will free you. You'll be an ally to the French army.
Napoleon then began to steal paintings, jewelry, and other important valuables. Napoleon went to go battle at the Nile, but it didn't go as planned.
Take whatever you can and kill all the British.
You cannot do anything to my highly skilled army but beg and plead for mercy.
Sir, they are crushing us. They've killed most of our men.
We're going to lose. I shall abandon them to France.
When Napoleon got back to France, everybody cheered for him and called him the hero of France. Napoleon thought he was greater than anybody else and declared himself the Emperor of France, then called himself the first consul. Later, he made a code of law that changed the lives of French citizens forever. Napoleon had now taken over and made some laws about him and how he was going to be displayed in the media.
There will be no more democracy in France. I am the absolute monarch. All the media and newspapers shall be censored, meaning you cannot write or speak of the king.
Napoleon, at some point of time, tried to conquer England in the quest to own the seas.
This is our biggest fight yet, man. Don't let me down. Go out there and make him sign the treaty.
Okay!
Yeah!
Unfortunately, he failed once again to defeat the British. They were too experienced to fall in front of the French.
This is outrageous. I am cutting off any trading coming in or out of England. Their nation cannot survive without us, Europeans.
Napoleon moved into the Austrian lands to take over the entire country.
Take no prisoners, men.
Yeah!
Surrender, you have fought well, and I have failed as a king. I will sign your treaty.
Napoleon then took over Austria and moved on to his next task, the domination of Russia. Napoleon and his men go to Russia and enter the land. Napoleon and his men defeat the Russians' army and make them sign his Treaty of Tilsit. After the Treaty of Tilsit, many parts of Europe divided into countries and made their own monarchs. Nationalism was on the rise. All the Europeans were becoming mad at Napoleon, and he was attacked by Spain and eventually lost over a 5-year timeline.
I have lost, but I'll rise again.
Spain will always be more powerful than France.
After being attacked by Spain, Napoleon targeted one of the biggest countries, Russia.
Listen up, man. Fate has brought us to this day. We are fighting the Russians. We will make the Napoleonic era even more stronger by adding the Russians into our nation. Let us make them surrender.
Yeah.
They went according to plan and made them surrender, but it was the trip back home that made them fail the ultimate fight. The weather was too harsh and most of the soldiers died trying to reach France. Napoleon was much too important to die, so he once again abandoned his soldiers and fled back to Paris. Napoleon's era broke down after that. He lost a huge amount of wars, he had given up his throne, and they exiled him to the island of Elba. There he escaped and came back to France.
Citizens, I have come to gather an army to defeat the British and the Germans, to once again rule as a nation in Waterloo.
Napoleon could never fulfill what he said to the people of France. He had once again lost to them. He was once again exiled, but this time to the island of St. Helena. When he finally got released, he said something that nobody thought that Napoleon would ever say.
I want balance of power between the countries.